1636 Smurf. I'm from Atworth, but you know, some people say all my family is from the real 9229. I've been south side to be exact, the field.
How long you been rapping?
How long I've been rapping, or how long have I took it serious? I've been rapping about 20 years.
How long you take it serious?
The last 2, 3 years.
Why? Why it took so long?
One foot in, one foot out, paying bills and shit, trying to make it maintain, make it happen.
So what changed?
I got a little bit more money.
So what changed?
I started getting some more money. I started managing my bills, you know.
So most people say if the money good, why switch? Why come back to music?
'Cause I don't want to go to jail. I've been to jail too many times. I ain't going back.
So what made you what made you start rapping in the beginning? Was it a specific rapper? Was it your friends, neighborhood? What made you want to rap early on?
I always took music like a way to express yourself. You know, like anytime some music come on and give you a feeling, whether it's R&B, jazz, rap, it always give you a certain type of feeling, put you in a good mood or whatever, you know.
So would you consider yourself a street artist?
Elaborate.
What's your definition of street artist?
A person that really in the streets, because a lot of people don't be in the street. They just be rapping what they partner them be doing. They ain't really doing that.
So you need to really be in the streets to be a street artist.
To solidify the shit you talking about, the stuff you talking about,
That make it more risky though, don't it?
you know, people talking code. There's ways to maneuver, you know. Like when you used to hear Jeezy shit, like that old Jeezy, you knew he was hands on. It wasn't no 2 to 4, 4 to 8.
So what do you think is the biggest difference from that era of street rap to this era of street rap? Because it still was fake street niggas then.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. But now it's oversaturated now, and then like the music is, to me, as my personal opinion, it didn't dim down now. Like everybody want to drill and go spin the block and do this and do that. For what? Why? Like go get you some money, man. Take care of your family, your kids.
So do you think street music is still needed?
Absolutely, absolutely. Because it's so watered down that it need official art from real street dudes, you know, that give back messages. Not just street dudes that just started and want to stay in the streets, you know, as in getting out the streets, because the objective is to make it out. It ain't meant for nothing else.
So now, if you was like your son rap, right?
Right.
Would you tell your son not to do street music? Because like all the cases rappers is catching and the violence seem to be more now.
I tell them all the time. I'm like, watch what you say when you doing music, cause that energy that you put off is the energy that you gonna get back. You rap about this, that, and the other, you blowing somebody down, and you going to somebody gonna pull your card. Everybody, you ain't gotta be hard 24/7. It's okay to smile. It's a good thing to smile, actually.
Do you think street artists tell enough stories now? Like, are they really trying to tell their life, or are they more so just saying the same thing everybody else saying?
It depends on certain artists. Is like, I think Vaughn, recipes of Vaughn, he was probably one of the best storytellers. But you only can tell a story when you done been there. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell that story if you ain't never been there. All you can do is just rap what somebody else just did, or what somebody else just, or what you seen, or what somebody done heard. It's different when it's authentic and you really doing that. Like, you gonna talk about some shit that most people don't know. You like, oh shit, damn.
Okay, let's switch gears a little bit. How old were you the first time you got in the street? When you feel like you really was in the street?
About 15, 16.
Answer that one like repeat the question when you answer that one. I
Oh,
was about 16, 17 when I first got in the street.
when I got into the streets, I was 15, 16. It was more as because I was a rebellious. I was just bad. And then my daddy was like, shit, nigga, you think you grown? Shit, take your ass on the other side of that door. And shit made me see life, real life.
About 16, 17, how old you were when you caught your first case?
18. 18.
How long you got locked up for?
I got a 10-year sentence on the sale of cocaine. I did 2 years, and they paroled me out. And but during the time that I was on that 10-year bid, I still end up catching another charge here or another charge there. Then they might revoke your probation. They might not revoke your probation. You could get reinstated, or they might just pull 2 years. Shit, I'm back in Jackson.
So, what's the longest you ever did?
Like at one time, the longest I ever did, probably like 2.5, 28 months, 2.5 months. But like out my whole life, about 5, 6 years, just like in and out, 6 months here, 3 months here, a year here, fucking up, you know.
What's the biggest lesson that you've taken from the street? And then, what's the biggest lesson you think you've taken from jail?
The biggest lesson that I learned from the street, everybody ain't your friend. When you up, they gonna hate on you. When you down, they want you right there, you know? Cause now you like them, you know? And it get wicked. And what I learned from prison, the most important thing I learned, watch your surroundings. It's really the same thing in prison. Like, everybody ain't your friend in there. Everybody talking about gang, this. Man, them folks ain't your partner, man. Them folks get in a situation, man. Is they life or your life? Who you think they gonna choose?
Now, I think a lot of people go to the street, or especially younger kids, they go to the streets because they need the sense of family. You talked about your dad. Do you think your family structure made you want to be in the street more, or it's what helped you survive in the street?
I had a good pops, hands down. I had the best pops. Like, we wasn't rich, but I ain't want for too much. You know what I'm saying? As long as I did my schoolwork, did my little thing. But it was the the group of people that I had around, and I wanted to kick it because they was my age and shit. Really, I was like the ringleader though. But everybody thought I was, you know what I'm saying? Like it was just, it was different, you know. So, but my pops he was a good pops. He definitely a good pop, great pop. But my when I did get to the streets, I ran into some Haitians. And my pops was already family oriented, so I fell in line with the Haitians. They showed me a lot.
Talk about you say everybody not your friends. Do you feel like friends are necessary? Do you have long-term friendships, or do you keep everybody okay?
You can have long-term friendships, you know. Um, you just gotta know what's the intentions of that person. Is it pure? Is it genuine? You know, like it has to be authentic. Like you can feel energy. Energy is everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So you can feel when something is solid. There are a lot of people you gotta know, but you gotta know the difference as well. That everybody ain't who they say they is. They like mask behind a cloud. You know what I'm saying?
What's something about Smurf? You know, everybody know you for, how you move around the city, how you carry yourself. What some people would be shocked about? Like, do you cry a lot? Like, do you like being around your girl more? Like, what's something that would surprise people who as they're developing your music or as they're learning your music?
It's two things actually. One, I like real estate. Like building a house, I find that like amazing to me. You know, so you start with some concrete and then build up. You know, and you can do it how you want. You know, and, so yeah, real estate, rehabilitation, and another thing, like everybody got like shoe fetishes, car fetishes and shit. I got a gun fetish. Like, just like collectors, like they put up, you know what I'm saying? Just because I used to see these old movies, Mexicans might have a big ass Desert Eagle, this big, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, I wanted one when I got grown, you know? But I got a gun fetish.
Now for the rest of the interview, you can look at me. But your granddad built houses and stuff like that, so you kind of come from that.
Right, right.
Your grandfather was like one of the most well-respected men in Albany.
All right.
What did you learn the most from him?
Family is important, integrity, you know what I'm saying? Trying to keep your word as a man as well, you know what I'm saying? And always helping when you can. Like, you ain't no better than nobody else, or ain't nobody else better than you. And it's always about helping one another get to the next stage in life.
Been married before. You want to get married again?
Not right now. I will though. I will definitely.
What did you learn from being married? Like, what's the hardest lesson?
Kids. Like everybody raise their kids different. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, my son, I'm standing on business. Like, I give you a little leeway to do this, do that, whatever. But when you out of line, I'm standing your chest. And a lot of people don't. I think more as mothers, they don't stand up in their son's chest. And then, you know, the system got it messed up. So a lot of fathers, you got some fathers that's just not there. Then you got a lot of fathers that's in the system. So the mother is working 2 jobs to try to maintain. Really, the school is raising them. They in school 8 hours, a third of the day. You know what I'm saying? So they don't have no guidance. And like these kids, especially these boys, black boys, need the most attention right now. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't have no guidance. You know what I'm saying? And the things that they think cool ain't cool.
But you make it cool. Your lifestyle, your music, you kind of make it cool.
I make it cool, but you don't see what I do. So it's a difference.
Explain.
Just cause I could be doing videos or whatever, you would never see me doing nothing out of character or drawing down or pulling guns in videos or just doing a whole lot of hot shit. You won't see that. Do it behind the scene. I ain't no perfect nigga. I know that. But you ain't gonna see it.
Why do you think these kids care so much to do that kind of stuff
Because they
versus like protecting themselves? Like, what is it about what the streets is now that make them more reckless than smart?
because that's the narrative that the upper powers are pushing. They're gonna push them videos. They're gonna push them videos where kids just spinning and shooting up the neighborhood. That's the narrative that they're gonna push. So they're gonna put the money behind it. Cause they want us to crash out.
So they really just chasing the algorithm.
Yeah, that's all it is. They just chasing the trend. That's it.
So kids being what you learn from it. So your wife had her own kids.
Right.
You had your own kids. So does that mean
I got a child. One.
you got your own kid? But does that mean like you wouldn't want to be with a woman who have a kid, or it's just you're gonna pay more attention to how she raised her kids than you probably would have before?
I put it like this. If I can't discipline your kids, I don't need to be with you. Cause in my household, it's gonna be some structure. You can go with them. I mean, if you don't want no structure, baby, I love you to death. We could keep it from a distance, because I know what this gonna lead to. You know what I'm saying? Manipulation. Mama, you love him more than me. No, it's never that case. Cause I'ma love that child just as well I love that mother, because it's a family package. So what's in the best interest of that mother, I'm gonna have that same best interest of her child or our child.
So what's a perfect woman? What's a perfect woman for a retiring street nigga? That's a great question.
That's a great question. I mean, women just gotta be more as, to me, another opinion, it's my opinion, I think more women need to fall in suit with their significant other. If your significant other doing this or doing that, if he baking the cake, put the icing on the cake. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the saying they say? A man buy a house, a woman gonna make it a home. You know what I'm saying? So, just compliment, be his backbone. You know what I'm saying? All men ain't perfect, all women ain't perfect, but it's about getting through the troublesome times. And y'all just gotta be a team. If you ain't a team, it'll never work.
But that still don't say what's your perfect woman. Like, do you care about a woman that like to party? You want a homebody?
I want a homebody.
You want a career woman?
She ain't gotta work. I mean, okay, my perfect woman, she can stay at home all day, cook, clean. When I got shower, have my boxers and t-shirt ready, you know what I'm saying? Like, the old school days, you know what I'm saying? She ain't gotta work.
What about the women that say that's a maid?
Huh?
What about the women that say that you want a maid and not a woman?
Call it what you want. Move around. It's simple.
So do you think, the same way you say you need to have structure for your kids, do you think not giving structure as a partner and let your woman kind of not work and do things, you don't think that has any significance on your relationship?
Nah, not really. I mean, if she want to work, she can work. That'd be her money. I don't, you know what I'm saying? That's your money. Do what you want with your money. But it wouldn't make no difference. 'Cause I still got to pay. If I wasn't with you, I still got to pay the bill.
That was gonna hit. Let's get to the music. With now that you're seasoned, you've been rapping for, as you say, 20 years. You probably done put out 9, 10 projects over the course of your lifetime.
Right.
What's different about your music now?
I think I'm in the pocket now. Like, I'm in the pocket. You won't catch me lying in no raps or trying to be something that I ain't. I used to do that. I ain't gonna lie. I used to rap about shit I ain't got, money I ain't got. You know, most niggas do it, but I ain't doing that. I try to keep it authentic, cause when it's authentic, it's like it comes from the soul. So then, when you hear it in the club, you feel it more. Like you like, yeah, I did that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a different energy. It's definitely a different energy.
What would be different if, like, name your top 5 street rappers right now? Or just your top 5 rappers?
My top,
Right now, they don't have to be of all time. Like, top 5 right now.
that's right now. I don't like mainstream artists though, like that. Like I'm. Alright, let me see. Let me go down, cause this is like I'm an artist. Like I like real music. I like bars. You got to be in them pockets. So I probably start out with Baby be in the pocket. He don't miss too much. He don't miss too much. It's another one though. He mainstream. But Looney, one of my favorite artists. No cap. Looney hard body. Who else? Like, who just? I like the real Boston Richie. He make good music. I like him. Kodak. I like Kodak. Who else just got some major? Just got him for sure. That's fine. I'm an all around artist. I like a lot of music. Like, and to me, music start from the producer. Like, an artist hears the beat, and you can hear a hit. Like, as soon as you throw on a beat, it's like, oh yeah, they gonna be it, and they gonna jump in that pocket. Like they gonna jump in that pocket and ride the beat.
Do you think rap music gonna be around another 20, 30 years?
It's gonna be around forever, cause that's the biggest way to push messages. It'll be right. Huh?
You think rap music is the biggest way to put a message?
It's the biggest genre to me.
But what about people who say the new artists are bad and don't care about the art form and they're ruining the art form?
They're ruining it. Yeah, they are. They're changing the narrative of it. You know what I'm saying? So it's watered down. It's not too many artists that's actually pushing the best message. You know what I'm saying? But it takes growth. It takes development, and once they get of age, they gonna go through shit, and they gonna get it together. But it takes them time though. They think everything cool. It's cool until you get caught. It's always cool until you get caught. So, but once you get caught and you sit down, it's one of two options. You're gonna be either prey or predator. And if you don't get it together, you'll get ate. You'll be on a plate and you're gonna get ate. So you have to be mindful of everything you're doing. It's like chess. Every move count. Like you can't even, like the way I move now, like I don't be out lollygagging or just going to go kick the bobo. Let somebody miss you for a change. So then when they see, boy, I ain't seen you, yeah, woo, 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 you know what I'm saying? Like, let them miss you.
What's the overall message for the new music that you got coming out?
Get some money, invest it, get some more money. Nothing going on but the money on. That's it.
And we might edit this one depending on your answer. So answer it freely. I remember one time I asked you what you'd do if I gave you $2 million. You remember it?
Mm-hmm. My answer ain't changed.
Why is it? Why is it so hard? Not even just for a street nigga, but like people that's from projects, people from small towns, people that's, you know, Chris Paul right now, they talking about he might need to retire. Why is it so hard for us to leave something and transition to something that's probably better if we just
Right. It is, but it's just like that's the go-to. You know how you gotta.
comfort zone?
It's comfort zone, and it's like a you know, you got that female like. Hey, I know Shawty goddamn. Hey, she finna pick up. She gonna want this. You know what I'm saying? That's the go-to. But that's it. Everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like everything else that fell. Look, man, I'm finna slide up on Shawty. Hey, look, lead it over.
But that's when, with that analogy, that's when everything else fails. It's like when nothing else is working. But if something is working, why is it still hard?
I fell in love with it, bro. I fell in love with it. Like I be feeling like LeBron coming down the highway.
It's just that rush.
Yeah. I fell in love with it. I ain't gonna lie.
What scares you?
Nothing. Too much really scared me. Not really. Like, just not. As long as I'm dying in the state of Islam, you know, as a Muslim, and I'm on the good side. I know my intentions is pure.
What do you think about rappers now who have public girlfriends? Do you think that's smart or is that something you would do?
It's smart marketing. Yeah, it's smart because now you marketing yourself and your woman can bring in another form of income. You know what I'm saying? She starts selling cosmetics or doing this, doing that, whatever.
And she bring in a more woman audience.
Right, for sure. And she getting booked too, all that. But depending on the type of woman it is, that shit can be toxic. I know Moneybag going through it. Don't care.
Why is men love toxic women so much?
The thrill. Like, bitch, who you talking to? Shut up. Who the fuck you think? Suck this dick. Shut up.
Is that trauma?
It's fucked up. It's it's fucked up. It's messed up. Excuse my language. But
How do you like toxic women and plan to have a good relationship or something?
what was that again?
How can you like toxic women and plan to have a good relationship? Or toxic men for the women that's
Right. Cause niggas is toxic too. Don't get it fucked. Niggas is toxic. But I think more as if I'm working with this partner and me as I'm about my money first. So if you helping me get to where I need to go, then I'm gonna try to groom you as much as I can, cause I know what you get mad at. I know what you don't like. Like I watch people, so and I can see your character. Character says your character shows everything. You don't even have to really talk, you know. So I can see how somebody carry themselves, and it say a lot. So when I got that, when I got a woman that she might be toxic, but to get her out of that state. Let her see something else different, because now she off balance now, because she ain't never seen this before. She ain't never seen something that's balanced, or not the arguing all the time, fussing all the time. Sometimes you gotta knock a woman off her high horse, then put her back in the jet. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of women, like women now, 4, 5, 6, 7 niggas. Oh man.
How you feel about polygamy?
Well,
Or how you feel about monogamy? Is it real? Is it possible?
it's definitely possible, but you gotta be that caliber type of guy too. Like,
I always tell women, you should never, it's 3 types of men you should never expect to be monogamous. If they are monogamous, it's a gift. Street niggas one,
right,
because street niggas break everybody's rules.
right, they're gonna
So
be
why they gonna follow yours?
right, absolutely,
Rappers, because
absolutely,
rappers live a lifestyle
a
that's
lavish
based on
life,
them
right,
breaking rules.
right,
As a rapper, the more toxic you are, the better you are.
right,
The more you say it. And athletes, because athletes are super rich, and women know all the gold diggers, or the women who wanna come up, or just the women who want a rich man. They know exactly what city them men gonna be in every
right.
day.
They know what. Oh, they know where it's
They
at.
pull their schedule off them.
Yeah, they know where it's at.
So even a man that's wanna be monogamous, it's gonna be hard to turn down 35 naked women a night.
All right. I think it could be done though, but I don't think. I'm gonna go back to Quran and Sunnah, because you know that's how I live. It's best to have one woman. You know what I'm saying? But if you can't control yourself, you could have up to 4 Quran and Sunnah. But if you can't take care of them, bro, you ain't in that no situation to do that. And then you would never be able to give all these women one small thing. That's time. You can't break them evenly with time unless they live together. That's the only way. If all y'all live together. And that means now everybody got to be on the same page. And they not knowing that everybody on the same page, that's 2, 3 different outcomes. I mean, incomes coming in. You ain't got to cook this today, baby. Or she cook breakfast, you cook dinner. You know what I'm saying? Y'all swap it out.
How you feel about women having multiple men? Like, would you be in
Hey,
a
I seen that. I seen that on Instagram. That she had like a husband, 2 niggas. That's what she liked. That's what she wanted. They accepted, so I don't see nothing wrong with it.
Would you accept it?
Not me, nah. Of course not.
Main, you wouldn't accept it, but you would be a side nigga.
I'd be a side nigga, of course, but I'm not finna be busting her down with another nigga.
No, I'm saying, like, would you allow your girlfriend to have another boyfriend? Your main girlfriend.
I mean, I'm so player. I might. I ain't gonna lie. Like he got to be doing something though. Like if he ain't got no money on it and you ain't putting it in my pocket, I don't know what to tell you. You need to go be with him, baby. I don't know. I'm different. I wouldn't get mad. I don't get mad at shit like that. 'Cause I done did a lot of that.
All right, this is the last question. It's a deep one, though. What have you learned from you and your dad's relationship to his current status now, to how you father now versus probably how you did? Because you had your son when you were young.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel like your dad's health has changed how you are as a dad?
Cause I mean, well, you know, my son was in Albany for a minute with my dad, you know. So I always had that extra help. I had that extra help, so I could do the things that I needed to do or whatever. You know, I still was taking care of business, paying for shit or whatever. But now that he in the condition that he in, and before he got in the condition that he was in, he was like, Papa, I don't want you to do nothing but one thing, take care of that boy. So, you know, I mean, that's what I gonna do, you know. You know what I'm saying? And the way my daddy raised me, you know, it's like them 80 babies, they the last of a dead breed. It ain't no more after us. Like we seasoned, we groomed. So we as the fathers have to groom these kids. Like we have to, and keep them up under the wing. Like a lot of mamas, let them go here, let them go there, let them go here. I remember back in the day, like you ain't call the parents to see if them parents got something going on. Like you know what I'm saying? Like nah, you ain't going over there. I don't know what the folk got going on over there. They might be in a whole war. You over there, they shot up the whole house. Now what?
You think you could be too strict as a parent? Anybody, is it possible?
You can be, but you have to have understanding as the adult, as the speaker and the listener. So a child is they due to a conversation like that, they have a voice. You know what I'm saying? Like if they could say something, but if it don't make sense, I ain't going. If it makes sense, I take it into consideration. So you have to be open minded on both ends. You have to be open minded on both ends. You have to. And now that times has changed, when we was kids, they didn't have Instagrams and Facebooks and phones with cameras. We had no kids with snake on them, and they record everything now. So like, you gotta be mindful. It's a new generation of kids. Like they couldn't go out in the woods and survive and live off the land. They would die without Wi-Fi. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
Alright, that's it. I think we got it. Now, that don't feel like no concise interview, right? It feel like it was all over the place. But when we chop the clips up, it was perfect.
Nah, that shit was hard. Though. I like